Minister, first of all, thanks for coming in to answer questions. Minister, there's a couple of questions to actually concur with the previous deputy. The children with autism, there is a fear out there at the moment that some of those children have gone backwards because they weren't getting the educational needs that they require. And I think that we have to make sure that those people that are silent, a lot of them in the community, that they get the proper representation and the proper educational system that they deserve, first of all. And there is a trepidation out there among parents, among teachers and among SNAs that it hasn't been handled well. The July provision, Minister, I think every deputy is looking for clarity on it. I'm not going to labour on it. The previous deputy has outlined it very well. And the other thing, Minister, on school transport, and I know that you are the Minister, but Deputy Halligan would have been involved as well. Are we going to see the same problems thrown up as head for school transport, or what type of provisions is going to be laid out in school transport, say from September on? Is there going to be distancing, social distancing or physical distancing, and will there be problems at the numbers of buses? Will all this be sorted in the meantime? And in the line of SNAs, Minister, I think I've been contacted by a number of schools. What basically they have been told, is my understanding from the principals that has rang me, is that whatever you had last year, you'll have this year coming. What happens if there are extra children that need SNAs in those schools? There is sort of like one thing called an exceptional measure, but you go around in rings, and we all know about this. You go around in rings till October, they're fighting their cases. Why don't we, for 1 year at least, give the clarity, and especially to the school principals? Things are difficult enough, and in fairness, a lot of good has been done and a lot of things has been handled very well. This isn't about having a go at anybody, but this is about at least having peace of mind for those young children that may need SNAs starting off in September and now don't know whether they'll have them or not. And I would ask you to, your department, to change what they are saying in the line of what you had last year, you'll have next year. Tough luck if you have more. You can do this exceptional measures thing, but it's gone round. We all know it. You have to go, and you have to go through appeals and back and forward and fight it and fight it and fight it. For God's sake, for this September, in the circumstances that our country is in, and give a clear vision to those principals who have enough on their hands at the moment in trying to plan out how we're going to make sure of the safe social or physical distancing and adhere to everything in the schools. And they're planning this already. So at least give them one bit of clarity on the SNAs. Thank you.